Hi guys, my name is Christine, and today I'm talking about why does it come when you let it go. So it's much more easier to manifest things when you have let it go. And what I mean by that is, first of all, you no longer are investing negative energy into it. Because sometimes when you are desperate for something, you can often feel sad about it that it hasn't happened yet. You can often feel desperate for it, and sometimes that can offer a lot of negative energy. And if you're into the law of attraction and kind of geek out about it like what I do, then you know that you have to feel good, right? And if you're feeling negatively about the things that you want in life, then it's going to lower your vibration, and you're not going to be able to attract it to you, right? But if you are feeling good about it, then you're going to feel better about it. So when you let go of it, you're no longer putting a negative lens on it because you've let it go. Okay, so that's the first thing that can really help, and why it comes when you let it go, because you're no longer putting the spotlight on it and investing that negative energy. Okay, so another reason why is by letting go and trusting it's going to come, the universe gives it to you. Okay, so if you're no longer clinging on and you've kind of got to this place of, I'm just going to let it happen. I know it's going to happen because, first of all, I'm never going to give up. I know that it's going to happen eventually for me. So I might as well just let it go and stop worrying about it, right? And just let it go. I mean, when that happens, that tends to be when it starts to flow to you much more easily and you start to see things working out. Like once you've let it go and you've got that attitude of, I know it's going to happen eventually. I know it's going to happen to me one day. I know that, for whatever reason, I'm in this sort of limbo period, and that's okay that I haven't got it yet. And when you start feeling that way, and you start feeling a lot more better about it, and you've let it go, and you're not so clingy to it anymore, like, I need to make this happen, or I'm so sad, I'm so angry that this is not happening for me yet. But you've got to that place where you actually feel peace around it. You're at peace that it's not happened yet. But you're still obviously actively trying to make it happen, but you're just kind of now more in love with the process than the end result. You may want to hear that again. You're more in love with the process of getting there than the end result. That's the key, right? Then that's when it starts to flow to you more because you're less tense about it, right? You're relaxed. You're allowing it to happen. You're more in tune with the Tao, right? If you're into Taoism and things like that, you're no longer rigid. You're more like flowing water when it comes to it, and you're letting it flow to you, right? And you feel that way about it. You feel it inside, like, I'm just allowing this to happen. I'm just gonna allow it to happen rather than try and force it to happen. I'm still gonna work. I'm still gonna try and make these things happen. I'm not gonna forget about it completely. I'm still gonna try and actively take action on it, but I'm not going to be so worried anymore about it, right? I'm just going to enjoy the process and let it flow to me. So that's another reason why letting it go makes it come faster, because you are no longer in that negative state of desperation and you've got more of a positive outlook on it, and you're now enjoying the process as opposed to feeling gritty about it, I guess you could say. So another reason why it comes when you let it go is the less needy you are, the more attractive you become. And you often see this in dating, right? Because I'm also a dating and relationship coach. The less a client is needy to the person that they're dating, and the less invested they become in them emotionally, and become less desperate for that person. That's when that person often becomes more attracted to them, because they're not offering that needy vibration. Okay, so if you think of it in those terms, so the thing that you're attracted to, right? So it could be a person, or it could be a thing, it could be a goal, right? It's like up here, right? And you're chasing it, you're trying, but it's superior than you because it's up here. It's thinking, oh yeah, I'm way more attractive than you. I'm way more attractive than you are, right? Because I'm up here, right? And this was often one of those things with dating. If you're chasing someone like that and you're trying to grab them, you're being desperate, you're being needy, you're trying to get them, they're at the superior position, right? And if you want them to start chasing you, then it has to be the other way around. The dynamic has to switch, right? Or at least it needs to be on a mutual level so you can meet each other in the middle. There needs to be at least mutual effort, right? But if you want things to happen faster, then you become less needy than what they are, And if they like you, if they want you, then they're going to be more attracted to you and they're going to start chasing you because you're doing less and they're the one now that has to pursue you. So if you think in terms of manifesting, right, the more you let it go, the more you become less needy towards it, right, then it will start wanting you and it will start chasing you and it will start coming to you more, right? If it's meant for you, it will come, right? But if you're being needy and you're being desperate, then it's going to happen a lot slower. It may still happen because sometimes desperation is really good. Sometimes desperation can really make you fight for something and really put in your best work and make you do more work. So let's say you're trying to become a successful blogger in terms of writing, right? If you are desperate to become a success, then you may be like churning out loads and loads and loads and loads of blog posts, right, in order to get a hit, in order to get a viral hit. And that's really cool because you may actually do something that way. You may actually make things happen that way. So sometimes desperation can be quite good, right? Because it gets you working, it gets you going, right? But ultimately, if you're stuck in a negative head loop and you're desperate for it, you're needy for it, you're worrying about it, you're concerned about it, it's not going to come. It's not going to come as fast. It may still come, it just might not come as fast. So if you want your manifestations to come faster, then be less needy about it. Have that more peaceful attitude, relaxed attitude of, I'm just going to allow this to come to me. I'm going to enjoy the process. Yeah, I'm still going to work. I'm still going to do the best work I possibly can. But if it works out, it doesn't work out. And if it does work out, brilliant. But I know eventually, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, that it's going to work out. I know eventually it's going to work out for me. I know eventually these things are going to happen for me. I know eventually I'm going to have the life that I want. So I'm not going to worry about it because I know that it's coming. I know that it's coming. Of course it's going to come. It can't not come because I'm not going to give up. So I don't need to worry about it so much. I don't need to be as desperate so much. I don't need to be as needy so much because I know in my heart it's going to come. I know it's going to come because I'm working really hard. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.